Hi everyone, welcome back. Finally, Python is available inside your Excel. So what it means that you can use almost all the Python functionalities inside your Excel. So this is a very big update that the Excel got in the month of August. So today I'm going to take you through some of the basic things that you can do in Excel using Python. So let's get started. So the first thing before we start with the Python, you need to have some prerequisites. First thing is you need to have a subscription to the Microsoft Office. Then the next thing you need to have is click on file here, go to account, and you will have something called as Microsoft 365 Insider here. Click on this and go to change channel and make sure that you have the beta channel selected. Check this box and click OK. So once you have this, like wait for a day or so for Python to be integrated in your Excel. So once you have Python integrated in Excel, so when you go to the formulas, you will see something called as a Python preview feature here. So where you can insert Python in Excel. So there are two ways that you can use Python, call a Python function. One, you can call from here like Python in Excel, as you can see, py. So py stands for Python. So when you click on that, a Python window is highlighted here. So let's start with the basic thing. So first let's select this table. So when we select this table, in Python terms we call it as a data frame. So if you select this, so let me save this particular table to a variable called as df is equal to, and select this. As you can see, Excel represents here the data frame that you're selecting, b3 to this, and header is equal to 2. So when you select this, and you need to press Ctrl Enter to execute the Python code. So when you press Ctrl Enter, as you can see, there's a data frame. Now if you click on the icon here of the data frame, it says show card. So the shortcut key for this is Ctrl Shift F5, and you can see the data frame, and it is powered by Anaconda. So one thing is, you need not have Python installed on your system. So everything the Python that is integrated in the Excel runs on a Microsoft cloud. So you need not worry about Python being installed or Anaconda being installed. So everything that is running on cloud if you have a Microsoft Office subscription. So this is the data frame, and what you can do is, there's something called as Python object here. Click here, and if you convert, if you convert this to an Excel value, and you can see the same data frame here. I'll do Control Z. Now let me show you two simple features that you can quickly bring in from Python to Excel. That is very quick to understand about the data set. As see here, you have a data frame df. Now what you can do is, as I showed you, there are two ways that you can call a Python. One is clicking here, and the other way is, say, is equal to, press py, open the bracket. If you say py and open the bracket, similar to this particular feature here, you can call the Python. So once you have here, so what we're going to do is, again, this might seem very new for people who don't know Python, but I'll be explaining a very simple basic Python codes. But in order to just show the functionality of Python in Excel, I'm just gonna show how you can actually quickly summarize this entire table. So what I'm gonna do is df dot, there's a describe function, we call it in Python. Now close the bracket and say Control Enter. So once you have this, so what you can do is either go here and say Excel value, or this, when you click on this particular cell, as you can see, there's a icon that's going to pop up. So you can click on that and you can say array preview, and this is the describe function that we did. As you can see, this is a describe function. So what is describe function in Python is nothing but it just gives you basic statistics of your data. And again, here you can only look at a individual column to get the statistic. For example, let's say for region, like let's see what statistics it gives. You can go back here under df, open the bracket, say region. So we are only calling that particular column, not the entire table. Now do Control Enter. Now as you can see, now this is the region column. There are 13 rows. There are 4 unique values, it says, and the top is east, and then the frequency is 4 of that. So if in Excel, you would have applied like a count formula, a unique formula, and a top formula to get. So this is one of the things that I just wanted to show. Let me show you another thing. You can also plot using Matplotlib or Seaborn from Python in Excel. So let me show quickly how to do that. Again, say is equal to py, open the bracket. Now let me just do a simple pivot table. I know like in pivot table we can easily do a pivot table in Excel, but let me show you can do it using a Python. So what you can do is say df dot say group by. So you're grouping by. So let me say group by, let's say by region, and I want to group this by sales. Let's say by sales, and I want to group by, let's say by the total sales. So it says dot agg. Agg is nothing but aggregation. So here I want to do sum. So once you do that, do control enter. There's a typo error. Okay, so you need to close this. Say control enter. So once you have this, it is a series. Again, similar to that, you can say Excel value. Now as you can see, this is a pivot table kind of thing, right? So you have a region and you have an aggregated value of sales here. So this is how you can do a normal group by function. Now quickly let's plot this using Python again. So at the end of this, say dot plot. So you're plotting this. Now do control enter. You can see it is very small. So once you click on this and make sure that you are on the Excel value, and you can see it has plotted, and here you can say click create reference. See, it has created. I know this is not the correct chart for region and sales basically. So what you can do is you can convert this into a bar. Again, go back here, say dot plot and dot bar. Do control enter. See, it's automatically updated. This is a very cool feature. See, you can bring all the charts and graphs that are available in Python to Excel. In Excel, as you know, there's a very limited number of charts that you can do, but in Python there are n number of libraries that you can use to bring in charts, a different variety of charts. So you can bring all those in Excel right now. So this is a very powerful feature. So I think so this is still in a beta version, so hope so it will be available in the full version. Hope you have enjoyed this particular tutorial. It's a very basic one that I showed, like how you can use Python in Excel. So moving forward, I'll be showing you how you can use Python in Excel, and you can do a lot more things that you cannot do right now in Excel. Thank you.